And millions of entrepreneurs who've been waiting to invest in their businesses will receive new tax incentives to help them expand, buy new equipment, or make upgrades, freeing up other money to hire new workers. Putting more money in the pockets of families most likely to spend it, helping businesses invest and grow. That's how we're going to spark demand, spur hiring, and strengthen our economy in the new year. Now, candidly speaking, there are some elements of this legislation that I don't like. There's some elements that members of my party don't like. There's some elements that Republicans here today don't like. That's the nature of compromise. Yielding on something each of us cares about to move forward on what all of us care about. And right now, what all of us care about is growing the American economy and creating jobs for the American people. Taken as a whole, that's what this package of tax relief is going to do. It's a good deal for the American people. This is progress, and that's what they sent us here to achieve. There will be moments, I am certain, over the next couple of years in which the holiday spirit won't be as abundant as it is today. Moreover, we've got to make some difficult choices ahead when it comes to tackling the deficit. In some ways, this was easier than some of the tougher choices we're going to have to make next year. There will be times when we won't agree, and we'll have to work through those times together. But the fact is, I don't believe that either party has cornered the market on good ideas, and I want to draw on the best thinking from both sides. So wherever we can, whenever we can, it makes sense for our country's success and our children's future to work with people in both parties who are willing to come to the table for the hard work of moving our economy and our country forward. What happened with this economic package was a good example of that. A bipartisan group made up of Senators Baucus and Kyle and Representatives Van Hollen and Camp sat down with Secretary Geithner, who's here today, and Director Jack Lew of the Office of Management and Budget to begin negotiations in good faith. Leaders like Nancy Pelosi, John Boehner, Harry Reid, and Mitch, other members who are here together, worked to bring this bill across the finish line. And the final product proves when we can put aside the partisanship and the political games, when we can put aside what's good for some of us in favor of what's good for all of us, we can get a lot done. And if we can keep doing it, if we can keep that spirit, I'm hopeful that we won't just reinvigorate this economy and restore the American dream for all who work for it. I'm also hopeful that we might refresh the American people's faith in the capability of their leaders to govern in challenging times. Belief in the capacity of their institutions in this town to deliver in a rapidly changing world. And most of all, confidence that our best days as a nation are still ahead of us. So to all of you who worked so diligently on this issue, thank you very much. To those on my staff who were working night and day, and on the Senate and House staffs in both parties who are working so hard, we're very grateful to you. And with that, let me sign this bill to make sure that people are seeing a bigger paycheck come January. All right, thank you, everybody. Don't help. Good work. Good job. Thank you. More work to do. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Joe, appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll take it. I'll take it. Birthday card too. Why not? Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I'm seeing you a lot this week. Great to see you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good job. Good job. You guys did great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.